Hey, Maribeth, good question. And what we're looking at here is a trailing arm, this kind of S-shaped thing that holds your axle, rear axle, or at least axle members to the unibody of the car, the frame. It's a unitized construction. The areas that typically fail here are where we see these bolts threading through to these stamped steel components to the unibody. You can see there's a little drain hole in there and a little drain hole. It's important to kind of flush those out periodically. Maybe less so if you're living down south, but in areas, Rust Belt areas, salt, slush can get packed up in there, and then that's just the start of less than fun things in the future. And if we look at, what can happen with those areas, this is kind of a different angle, of course. This is kind of worst case scenario where that what's left of that stamped steel can just literally tear loose, and that's oftentimes the unfortunate fate of. Here we see a close up. This is one of those bolt bracket sections. This is the front end of that trailing arm. So really keeping those two things, keeping those pockets flushed out and free and clear and washed out on a regular basis. If you're living in those northern states or salt areas where they use salt on the roads. And going one step further and using an oil-based, there's a wide range of different, products that are out there to not undercoat, not like a tar or wax-based undercoat. Well, there are some good wax-based undercoats, but you don't want that black tar stuff to spray on there because that's just going to make things miserable for you. But oil-based, you know what? I even use fogging oil, a stable fogging oil. It's a little spray can. It's got a nozzle. Spray it up in there. That stuff has a remarkable tendency to last a long time and repel moisture and really kind of stop if there is rust starting up in there, which I'm a firm believer they start rusting the day they roll off the assembly line, to a small degree maybe. But this is the trailing arm. This is your rear coilover suspension, and what we've got here, this little bar in the background, that is your stabilizer bar. There's a stabilizer link here. What are other important parts here? We've got some brake line component kind of running down to the back where your caliper is, your brake caliper. But the main, really, when you're looking at an element, this is, you're going to hear many times, and rightfully so. This is that area to look for, right? And this looks pretty darn clean. I live in Wisconsin, and if I saw an element like this for sale, I would not even think twice. I'd, run to the bank and draw out the cash. So hope this helps a little bit.